Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Red Dead Redemption. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Let's continue from where we left off here.
Muy interesante. Gracias, amigos.
Very interesting,
Mr.
thank
Marston,
you, friends.
How the devil are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Mr. Ricketts?
I'm good. I'm glad you're here because these men were just telling me about Mr. Escuela.
Javier Escuela?
Emilio, let me ask you something. His nombre is Javier Senor
I think nombre
Escuela?
means last
Is
name.
Javier? To see?
No sé, señor.
He doesn't know.
I got that bit. Ask him, was he about 5'8"? Mustache? Did he have an American in tow? A big American?
Emilio, the Stabacone, Grande Americano?
He had with him
say.
a big American. I understand that part.
Again, I got that.
Grande
They
means
do
big
have
in
his
Spanish.
sister. Emilio's, I mean. She's a fine young woman, a teacher, a human being, not the clothed vermin so many people seem to have turned into.
Tell him I'm sorry.
When a man's family is involved, you need a little more enthusiasm than mere apologies.
I have enough worries, sir. This man's problems pain me, but they're not quite my own.
Those who sit on the fence make a choice in their own way. Don't you think, Mr. Marston?
Of course. And what about you, Ricketts? A man living in the past? Man who ran away from home? What choice did you make?
I'll tell you what choice I made. I'm a fighter, sir, and I'll fight to the end. I think we should get going. I'm gonna take the train. You can come with me or ride ahead to El Matadero.
Accompany Ricketts on the train or ride to El Matadero. Yeah, because I think that, correct me if I'm wrong, nombre means last name in Spanish, I think. Because Llamo is a name, I think. You say me llamo as Patricio, my name is Patrick.
Is that so?
Or me llamo Patricio, I don't think you say the S actually in it.
Haven't gone exactly in your favor.
Funny how everyone seems to know my business, but nothing about the men I'm looking for.
It isn't easy getting the locals to talk.
Yeah, so for people wondering, I have been studying Spanish for about half a year now. I study, basically about 10 to 20 minutes a day. Been trying to learn a third language, and so I understand a lot of the words that they're saying in this, and I can translate somewhat of it, but I do mess up a bit. So if I mess up on the grammar or anything with the Spanish translations, feel free to correct me. But some of them I can't translate because I don't understand. But the ones that I do, I will try to translate.
It's the only way to travel, so they keep telling me. We'll get off at Casa Madrugada and ride from there.
Yeah, so when trains first came out, these were, revolutionary. That you could get people across so far. It's the first time I've even used horses. But what I will say about trains is that trains were first utilized in combat. Do you know when? During the American Civil War, they were used to transport troops, and a lot of armies at that time did not anticipate that. Like, for example, when the American Civil War first started, the Confederates made really good use of trains in the South. What happened is the Union did not expect the Confederacy to actually bring trains, because nobody had done that before, had brought in, thousands of troops on trains before, but that's what the Confederacy did early on in the war, and they outnumbered the Union. But the Union learned from that really quickly. So the Union always had better weapons, but the Confederacy typically had some of the smarter generals. I mean, the factories were mostly in the north. But the point that I'm making is that the Confederacy did make good use of the trains early in the war, but then later on the Union started doing the same as well, too. And then they had things like a telegram also. But, this is a war that happened, 60 years before this game at this point. Okay. Let's see, how far are we from this? Okay, just skip the
Don't worry about
destination.
me. I'm too old for sleep. I'll wake you when we get there.
I'm too old to sleep.
There should be some horses for us across the way. Come on, first stop, El Matadero.
Let's go.
We need to find a man called Carlos. I was told he could help us. We'll ask around when we get there, but we don't want to draw attention. See if you can keep your gun holstered for once.
You're the hero around here, Mr. Ricketts, not me. What does the army want with this Luisa girl anyway?
She's a rebel, and apparently close to their leader, Reyes. She's a pretty young thing. That's normally reason enough for Allende.
So I've heard.
She's a good woman, a teacher. If they lay a finger on her, I swear I'll feed those bastards their balls. How are you, sir?
It's a shame this
Here we
map
are.
never made it into
Looks kinda sleepy, don't
into
it?
Red Dead Online or Red Dead Redemption 2.
All right, let's find this Carlos guy. Carlos,
See?
we're here for Luisa. She's still being held up in the caves?
Yes. She's still up there. Who's the cowboy?
We're here to help.
Muy bien.
Very
I
good.
can distract the guards. You and the gringo can get inside.
Let's do it.
It's kind of funny how he calls John a gringo, but not Ricketts, because Ricketts had spent some years in Mexico, and so they don't see him as a gringo anymore. Which gringo basically means like foreigner. Okay, let's see what kind of distraction Carlos does. So Mexico in this time period had a lot of revolutions. I think there was like 3 or 4 revolutions, correct me if I'm wrong. But it's because every single administration that kept coming to power kept failing. The reasons for the revolutions in Mexico, it was due to a lot of economic inequality, a lot of corruption. People wanted land reforms. What do you want? Very good something, good. Yeah. Carlos, work in the not important. I like, very beautiful. My sister has the. Yeah, so I tried my best to translate as much as I could, guys. I don't understand everything, but a lot of words I do understand.
Down this way. Nearly there.
Now on to the next one.
I'll kill you all.
Damn! Too close!
Coming with us. Get up here, Marston.
Oh, I got no more ammo left in
no,
the
you don't.
volcanic. Okay.
This way. Keep at him, Marston. Jesus.
You must have a real bad death wish!
Looks like we might need a little dynamite to get it open. Keep watch while I get it ready.
This ain't nice, I know.
Okay, I gotta cover Ricketts now.
Stand back, damn it! Here goes.
That could actually bring down the cave.
Come on, boy. Poor girl's barely alive. Right, let's see if we can all get out of here in one piece. Skillfully done, sir. I taught you well.
Estos tiros no fallarán. Toma, imbécil.
What now?
Let's see what do we got in here. Okay.
Marston, come on. This is our chance.
You know, the unique thing about the Schofield revolver is that the Schofield, the cylinder on it actually kind of breaks open. So instead of actually popping out on the side, it actually breaks open down. It's a very unique design in a revolver.
Looks like Carlos left us some horses. Come on. Let's go before any more of them show up.
Ah, crap. Whoa, what the? I was literally at full health. I don't know how that just happened. I was literally I was not even damaged at all. I was at full health. Wow, hardcore mode is brutal. Yeah, well,
Come on!
I'm surprised by that. That surprised me. I was at full health.
I need to get out of here! Yeah! There it is! Whoa! You fight like chicas!
Change it to the Springfield rifle. Need some more power. Okay, there we go.
Not bad! Faster! John Marston! Remember mi nombre!
Damn, where the hell is Carlos? I thought he was leaving us here. I hope he's coming. I don't want to wait longer than we need to.
Who's that over there?
Come on!
Rosa! Gracias a Dios.
Thank God.
Thank you for saving me. You're good men. Friends of the people of this land.
Was someone named Harvey Escuela one of the men holding you?
No, I don't know. I don't think so. But I remember that name from prison. Bad people spoke of him.
I told you, John, he's still in Mexico.
Okay, then. I guess we'll keep looking.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go do Ricketts' next mission then. Oh, this mission. I'll never forget this one.
Ay, fool. No tengo nada.
Gentlemen, I thank you. Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Marston. How you keeping, sir?
Just fine, thank you. And you?
Oh, very well, sir. Thank God my wife died. Unlucky in love, lucky in cards. Tarzan, champagne for everyone.
Keep playing, Mr. Ricketts.
Oh, I'm sorry, Herr Muller. I'll keep playing you in servitude for the rest of your life on Earth, if that makes you happy. Yes, I shall indeed, sir.
Well then, your deal.
Oh, Marston, would you like to join us?
I don't think so. I'm just gonna have a drink.
Oh, come on. Sit down. Sit down.
Okay, then. Gentlemen?
Hey.
Na mach schon!
It'd be my pleasure.
Okay.
I wonder if you're also as lucky as Mr.
So a lot of people
Ricketts
skip through
here.
this section when they're doing
Mr.
this mission.
Marston, I
I'll
hope
play
you
the
realize
poker
you're in the
against them.
presence of one of the keenest German minds in all of Mexico.
Paul!
You know what
Okay.
I always say, Muller. If you find yourself in a hole, best to stop digging.
Okay, let me move this here so you guys can see how much I'm betting. So basically how this game works is everyone gets 2 cards. And what happens is you make the bid at the beginning, and depending on whatever the bid is that the person makes, like let's say that I put 10 chips in, right? Everyone
sure
else has
you
to
know
put
how
in
to
10
play it?
chips, or they fold. If you fold, you don't have to put anything else, but whatever you put in the pot, that's what everyone put in the middle, that will be lost. And then what happens is the community cards. The first time it's 3 cards, so let's just bet 10 chips here.
I'll call. Lady Luck is sure
Okay.
kicking my ass today.
3 and 4. I'll check here. Doesn't hurt to check. Yeah.
I'm done.
Folding.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
I think it's about time I showed you fine fellers how this is done.
These are
Always a
okay
pleasure
cards.
playing
An
with
8
you,
and a
Mr.
jack.
Muller.
Face cards are always good.
That's me out.
Not for me. Both as lucky as each. You fucking cheat!
Excuse me?
You fucking looked in my fucking cards, you fucking cheat!
Now, Herr Muller, let's calm down. There must be some mistake.
There's no mistake. Your Yankee friend here is a fucking cheat.
Easy there, Germany. Calm yourself down.
Oh yeah, you know exactly what you did.
Yeah, I know exactly what I did, friend, which was nothing. Now, I'd prefer it if we could all play a friendly game and no one get hurt.
You planted this guy Ricketts.
Now, why would I do that? I've already beaten you. Now, calm down and let's finish the game.
Now, there's actually somebody is actually cheating here,
Ease up there.
but it's actually not John who's cheating.
There must be a name for this.
An impasse, sir. An impasse.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you
all
guys
die.
here, but if you pay attention to the card game, you can tell who's actually cheating. So let me know in the comments if you guys have figured it out who actually was
Done you
cheating.
no harm, Muller.
He's done me no good either. Outside, winner takes the pot.
The winner will take what he wants. The other man will be in no position to argue.
Sanchez will be my second.
As you wish, Germany. As you wish.
So as ridiculous as this
I wanna make
is,
sure you know how this is gonna work.
this stuff like this definitely happened. People killed each other in duels over a poker game. Stuff
duel
like
is
this
all about
definitely did happen.
If you pull your gun too soon, you'll be less accurate. After you draw, pick your shots carefully, like I showed you.
Here's
Once
the
you
thing
pick your
about
mark,
this.
the rest, my friend, is in the hands of fate.
People did do duels against each other, but oftentimes it actually wasn't in town because there'd be a risk that a lot of these guns, some of them, even if you, depending on the bullet that they fire, would actually go through somebody and you could go into a building. Oftentimes, if two guys wanted to settle something, they would actually go on right outside the town, like in the fields right outside the town, and that's where they would duel. And what would happen is the sheriff or the marshal would typically not prosecute anybody because it was seen as a fair fight. It wasn't seen as murder because both men agreed to fight each other.
Steady now, partner. Stay calm.
You should have stayed home, Yankee.
Who wants me next?
Stupid idiot.
Old Muller always did play his cards too.
Got himself killed over
Come
a
on. We've earned
nonsense in a
ourselves drink.
poker match.
I think Mr. Muller's buying.
Your health.
You, the man they call Marston, see? You like killing? Watch me cut her throat.
Nice friends you got here, Mr. Ricketts.
Tú y yo, Marston. Peleamos ahora, We
And
fight
you,
now.
Marston? That's what he said in Spanish.
Oh, Marston, I know that girl.
No merezco esto. No puede ser. Oh, madre mía.
Ooh, that was a close one.
Ayúdame, alguien.
Oh, great.
Smoke these bastards up. Don't leave yourself open.
Nadie me ha sacado jamás.
Kill the son of a bitches. These assholes don't stand a chance. Now what are you gonna do? It's safe to say this poker game is over. Well, I must say, you tourists certainly bring peace and prosperity to this land. Then again, I doubt Muller will be missed.
He wasn't much of a poker player.
And we got a, search Muller. Does he have anything on him here?
Sorry, partner.
Yeah, so what I was saying, the thing that you oftentimes see in these Western movies and games is when people get disarmed. It's like they're doing a duel and they manage to shoot the gun out of somebody's hand during the duel. Something like that would not happen back then. Nobody would risk that. Even expert gunslingers, they would just shoot you in the chest. That's what would happen back then.
Hey, Gringo,
Mr. Ricketts.
come on in. Sit down and have yourself a drink.
Sure. Say, any word of Javier Escuela?
No, hasn't yet. Say, why are you after him anyway?
We're old friends. We was kind of educated together.
So what is this, some kind of high school reunion sort of thing?
Something like that. Well, you've killed people. You lived the life.
That I have.
And I tried to stop. I mean, I don't know. I tried to go straight. I did. I left the gang after the gang left me. Left me to die after I'd been shot. They'd all gone crazy anyhow. Our old leader, fella you probably heard of. Anyway, he more or less lost his mind, went and shot a bunch of people unfair like. I got shot in a robbery. They left me, and I left them.
Well, that's how it goes.
Already had me a woman, got me a farm, then I got me more trouble.
Sure.
Been sent to track down the men I used to run with. Track them, kill them.
Well, if you don't, someone else will. There's no escape. Look at me, I spent 25 years killing men. Look at me now, sitting around here like some low-rent would-be messiah. We're relics. Come on, have yourself another drink and let's wallow in a little self-pity.
Sounds like a plan.
Your health.
Mr. Ricketts! Mr. Ricketts! Thank the Lord I have found you. And you, Mr. Marston.
Will you sit down? You all right?
I'm well, sir. But Allende is sending more men to the death. Prisoners who have not been tried. A prominent writer, Castilla, and a local official whose only crime was not putting the small holders on the street when they were late with taxes.
Writers and government officials. For once, I agree with Allende. Some men need to be killed.
Mr. Ricketts!
I was just joking. Where are they?
Out near Escalera.
Let's hang up our self-pity and go shoot ourselves some bad guys. You're gonna be all right.
Thank you. Both of you.
I think this is Ricketts' final mission, too.
Come on! Luisa was pretty shaken up.
She's angry. This war is getting dirtier by the day. People are being executed for just having an opinion.
Allende seems to have more enemies by the day.
Perhaps you would know. Rumor has it you've been making all kinds of new friends.
I don't pay much attention to rumors.
Just be careful, John. Keep jumping from one side of the fence to the other. You might just get impaled on it.
I have to find these two men. With respect, how I do it is no concern of yours.
Choose your tone wisely, partner. Remember who you're talking to.
How could I ever forget?
And who are you, John Marston? Apart from a rat feeding every other hand he can find, my name means something. All you've done is kill a few peasants, and the only real outlaw you've taken on dropped you like a bad habit.
Now, I politely ask you to watch your tone, Ricketts.
All I'm saying is, maybe there's a reason why people around here don't want to talk.
So there's a bit of an issue, I guess a glitch,
It's the only thing that keeps me going.
You know,
in this
you
mission.
remind me a lot of myself.
Ricketts actually mentions how you're working for Allende, but I haven't started the Mexican Army mission, so he'll mention that regardless.
You see that?
I guess it was an
Prison
oversight by the
writers.
writers.
That must be them. Come on. See if you can take control of that first wagon. You ain't gonna kill any more innocent people now.
got everyone. Okay, now we gotta take them to America. It's not that far. I think you get ambushed one time before you you get to the U.S. here. Okay. What? He's still alive? Okay. Come on, pop out. Okay, now he's dead.
John Marston!
There we go. Got you, okay. The bullet you can just ignore, just keep going.
Now, we'll handle it from here. I know you got other matters to attend to.
It's been nice riding with you, Mr. Ricketts.
And you too. You took me back to another time. Talk to Louisa. She'll help you, and she's well connected in that other land. I hope you find what you're looking for, Marston.
You know what I'm looking for.
If you say so, Marston. If you say so.
Oh, and one other thing I forgot to mention here. When Herr Muller, how could I forget this during the duel, when he calls John Marston a Yankee, what I'll say about this is what a lot of foreigners outside the U.S. they don't understand. They call all Americans Yankees, but not all Americans are actually Yankees. It actually depends on the region of America that you're actually from. Technically, I count as a Yankee because I am from I'm from Brooklyn, New York. If you are from the Northeast of the United States, you are a Yankee. If you are from the South of the U.S., you are not a Yankee. If you are from the West Coast, you are not a Yankee. If you are from the Midwest or you're from the mountains, you are not a Yankee. It's people that are specifically from the Northeast. But I see a lot of times people refer to all Americans as Yankees, but that's not true. But I guess we will be wrapping it up here, guys. Thank you. Oh, what's this? What's going on here?
right there, mister. It's time for you to pay attention.
It's not my fault. They say they will kill me if I don't help. Please don't kill me.
Have another incident like last time.
Here, take all the money. It's yours. Please don't kill me.
Just a little something for my trouble.
Yeah. Did she fall off the cliff? Wait, did she really just fall off the cliff? I wasn't looking.
Let's go.
I think she might have. Okay, well, yeah, I have just ridiculous incidents going on here. But, I guess we will wrap it up here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this series, do drop a like, and I'll have the next part up for you guys as soon as I can. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.